You smell that fresh air?
Wonderful.
Eden, is that pack too heavy for you?
No, it's great.
Okay. Well, be sure to look out with the weather. I mean, check it out, you know?
Yeah, great.
We'll be sleeping under the stars and living off the land in no time.
Living off the land?
Yeah, well, you know, in the sense that I'll be fishing for our meals. I mean, these streams are practically jumping with trout. That's what I've heard. Ranger, how you doing? You know, we were hoping we could pick up a trail map here.
Sure.
Okay.
A lot of newlyweds up here late.
Oh, well, we're not newlyweds exactly.
Yeah, we're just trying to look for a place to get away from it all.
You picked a magnificent spot for it.
Well, that's great. Could you suggest a place? Where would you suggest that we set up camp?
Right off Mirror Trail. The others are for expert hikers.
That's not us.
Well, thanks. We'll do that. That's great.
Well, we should get going, huh?
Eden, are you sure that you want to do this?
Of course I do. I mean, it's a great setting, right?
Well, it's beautiful now, but we just got out of the car. You know, you may not think that after you've had to trudge up a couple miles of rocky trail.
Are you insinuating that I'm some kind of marshmallow?
Marshmallow, you? Not at all. You've been backpacking before, right?
Of course I have.
When?
Plenty of times.
Where?
In Santa Barbara. And up to that beach in Big Sur.
Oh, you mean the time we walked down that hill with that picnic basket? Well, that might be a little different than you see.
Hit you.
Oh, no, 30, no, check it out. This is a 35-pound, well, mine is anyway, pack. And you're going to have to lug it from point A to point
Look, you know,
B.
I think you should just worry about your own pack. I mean, you don't hear me complaining, do you? And it looks to me as if this is a pretty secluded little area.
It's very secluded.
Well, if you want to be sleeping in the sleeping bag with me, instead of outside, getting bitten by the bugs and whittling sticks and talking to the blue jays, I would stop calling me a wimp. Pronto.
Oh, well, did I call you a wimp? Please, I didn't mean to imply that. You're obviously a regular jungle woman. I can see that now.
Well, good. Move it.
Just a little green, maybe. You coming?
Yeah, I'm just gonna, tie these laces a little tighter.
Here, sit down. I'll do it.
No, I'll do it. You go and blaze the first 50 feet of trail.
You kidding?
Yeah, no, I'm not kidding.
I'll see you there.
Excuse me. I have a favor to ask of you.
Stop it, you're driving me crazy.
Look, you should be back at that hospital.
Look, I am fine for the 4,000th time, and I can't stand to be baby.
You were shot. All right, that is not something that you recover from overnight.
Oh, and dating a nurse makes you a medical expert?
No, but I've seen people walk out of hospitals with gunshot wounds before they should, and they go right back in. And two people that knew they were smarter than their doctors ended up dead.
You remind me of this guy that graduated in the top of his class. Mortuary science. Maybe you should look into it.
I'm just trying to convince you to take it easy.
I'm convinced. You've done your favor for Castillo. Now, why don't you just go home?
Actually, he asked me to keep an eye on you for a while.
Oh, good. Just what I always wanted. My own guardian angel.
I know you need a job.
I will find something.
I wish I could employ you at the community center, but we just don't have enough money in the budget.
Not to mention the fact that there isn't a thing there I'd know how to do.
What, are you kidding? You're bilingual, you're street smart. I mean, we're looking for people like you to work with the kids all the time.
Well, I hear Charo's available.
But I'm serious. I can tell that this is a strange concept
So
for
once
you.
I get on my feet, I'll volunteer sometime. But for right now, if it's all the same to you...
Okay. Look, before I go, if there's anything you want me to move around, I know it's not a great place, but Cruz thought it was comfortable enough.
Look, it's fine the way it is.
Okay, it's not, could use a little more character.
It doesn't have any now.
What?
Nothing. I'll fix it up myself. It'll be fine, just fine.
Well, listen, partner, why don't we rest here for a while?
Oh, sure, you want to stop.
Well, there's no law says we have to push ourselves to the point of exhaustion.
Well, it's your call.
Let me help you. There, baby. Boy, you were setting a pretty mean pace there for a while.
Yeah, well, you know me. Blaze that trail. Don't get in my way.
Yeah, right. So how do you like your boots?
Oh, I think I should have worn a pair that were a little worn in or something.
Well, we got a blister problem here?
No, I'm fine.
Well, you should have said something, you know. We could have stopped a little while
We
ago.
don't need to stop. How much further?
Well, why don't we camp right here?
Here? I thought you wanted to make it to the falls.
Oh, this is a great spot. Look, you got your mountains over there. I'm sure the stream's just around a couple more bends there. We got a clearing for the tent. It's a great spot.
Are you sure? I mean, I could go further.
No, you just sit down and relax and take a load off your dogs, and they'll settle us down here.
Okay. Oh, it really is beautiful. What's that mountain over there?
Where?
There.
I don't know. I'm sure it'll be on the map. It's the big one.
Mount Edison. Well, it sure is something. Little buds on all the trees and flowers coming up everywhere. I mean, spring is really on the way. Ah, wilderness. I could probably walk another 10 miles.
Darling?
Huh?
There's no food in your pack.
Yeah, I know.
What?
Well, what do we need food for? You said we were going to live off the land.
Well, what if the land decides not to cooperate? I mean, it's not like there's a deli nearby.
Well, if we don't catch fish or something, then we'll just eat herbs and berries.
Herbs and berries. That's fine. I haven't seen that many herbs myself, or berries. I suppose you saw some berries when we were hiking up here?
No, but...
And I suppose you'd know an herb if you tripped over one?
Oh, now, I don't think the time is now to criticize my wilderness, no.
Well, no, I hate to do that. It's just that all I brought was some gorp and a can of tuna.
Well, then we'll have a Niçoise salad.
Except for the lettuce and tomato and potato and the tuna, probably, since I don't have a can opener, actually.
Well, I have my trusty Swiss Army knife. Besides, we're not going to have to eat the tuna.
How do you know?
Because you're my wilderness man. And you're going to go out there in the forest and you're going to come up with everything we need to have a meal together. You're not going to let us starve. And you're going to kill whatever that is.
Not to worry, that's just a coyote or two. They only attack campers who actually have food.
If you're gonna be here every 4 seconds, why don't you just come?
Hi. Welcome. Michael told me that you were moving in, so I just figured I would stop by and give you a housewarming gift. You all right?
Yeah, I shouldn't have gone through so much trouble.
No trouble at all. So it wasn't enough that you had to save my life. Now we have to be neighbors, huh?
Well, I'm very sorry, but the mansion that I bought in Montecito isn't quite ready yet.
Don't you just hate that? It's such a pain, you know? So what about the future? Got anything in the works?
Well, I've only been out of the hospital 10 minutes. Why don't you just give me a break?
Sorry. I guess I was just a little surprised. I didn't think you'd be staying. I thought you'd be going back home.
Where would that be?
Mexico. I thought it was Mexico.
Oh, it's a pretty big place, and I don't think anybody really misses me there right now.
Wouldn't you say that first day, in the hospital?
Well, I was thinking about it, but on second thought, I'm not so sure it would work out now.
What are you going to do here? I mean, what, you're going to look for another magic job? You know, my father did replace you. And it's not like there's a whole glut of magicians in this town. Of course, you could always be a cop. And that way you could maybe get a job here in the local department and see Cruz every 5 minutes.
Well, yeah, I was thinking about graduating from the academy and taking the police exam this afternoon, as a matter of fact.
It's not going to help you out hanging around here. It's not going to help you to forget about Cruz.
You're not telling me something I don't already know.
And once you take a couple days to rest up...
Look,
and
why
get on the
why
bus
don't
and
you
go
just
back.
drop it, all right? I can't go back to Mexico.
Insert rods A and E into sockets B and F.
Babe, you can save the instructions. This here ship is just about launched.
How are you going to make sure you did it right?
Voila. Now, look at that. You know, the trouble with people who write those instructions is that they never actually make a tent with their hands.
Are you sure this is right?
Sure as the day is long. How's it look?
A little lopsided.
Eden, I was an Eagle Scout. When it comes to tents, I know from what I'm doing.
Oh, an Eagle Scout.
I was an Eagle Scout.
Oh, will you show me your merit badges sometime?
You're lucky I might show them to you tonight.
So what's next on the list at Camp Castillo?
Well, this is the part where the man of the camp goes off into the forest to catch food for the woman.
Oh, would you catch trout almondine?
Cute. I'll go wandering off. This isn't going to take long.
Okay, well, I'll dig a trench or spray some insect repellent or something. Good luck! Oh, hi. Just in time.
Got the 4x4 down the hill.
Oh, I can't tell you how much I really appreciate this.
I've always been a sucker for romance.
Okay, well, you know we should get this done before Daniel Boone comes back. Okay, thanks. Thank you.
I ordered a beer.
You just got out of the hospital, Nikki.
You know, between you and Michael, I feel like I moved into a nursing home.
Hush up and drink the juice. You need your vitamin C. I've got some tonic water in the back.
I haven't seen you around here before.
Sober up and get a new line, would you?
A Mexican Spitfire. I like that.
I said get lost.
I learned not to listen to what women say. They always want something.
Yes! Where did you learn to do that? That was great!
The convent.
In case you gentlemen hadn't noticed, we women can take care of ourselves.
That's apparent.
I'm telling you.
Nikki, you are going to have to show me that move one day.
Anytime. Myself, I like the way you handled those bozos over there.
Oh, they're not really so bad.
Yeah, just keep telling yourself that. You know, you and I should go out and hit the clubs together.
Yeah, we should do that. Love them and leave them with bruises.
Yeah, only, I might not be able to keep up with you.
Nikki? Oh, God, Nikki. Help, somebody help me. Nikki, come on,
I'll give her a tour around.
How'd it go?
Well, I was only actually able to land these two, but you should have seen the one that
got away.
There was one, and I know everybody says that, but it wasn't that. It was a foot if it was an inch. It jumped. I guess we're gonna have to break out the Swiss Army knife, after all.
I got a better idea. Come here.
I hope. I'm not even gonna ask.
It was packed under my spare socks.
Eden. All this and Mozart, too.
Nothing's too good for my husband.
I would have done better if I'd have had live bait.
Maybe, but you would have had to have slept outside the tent all night. Could you get those fish off my back and put them down somewhere, please?
You know, you weren't going to eat these fish. If I'd have caught a jacuzzi full of fish, you still would have stiffed me on the fish.
You don't.
I'll take care of the fishing. And
I just thought we should have some amenities.
I gotta go camping at the Ritz.
No, please, how passe. Everyone camps at the Ritz.
Bet they don't dance to Mozart.
You up again?
I could have walked in here on my own.
Right, yeah, falling down on the stairs. Okay.
I just got a little woozy, that's all.
All right, come on, go over and lie down. Just lie down. Take it easy. Feet up. Lie down. Come on. Now, I want to know your doctor's name. I'm going to call him. Lie down.
I don't have a doctor, just the goon at the hospital.
All right, I think you should go back to the hospital until you get well.
Look, why don't you go home? I don't need a nursemaid.
No, I think you obviously need a babysitter to make sure that you don't leave this room and go down there and try and throw more drunks out of the bar.
Why don't you just leave me alone?
And I think you also need to know the difference between guys that actually want to pick you up and guys that only pick you up because they don't like to see ladies passed out on a bar room floor. Now, I'm going to leave you alone, but would you do me a favor? Would you please stay in this room on that bed and get some rest? Because, I mean, if there's another episode like that one downstairs, I will personally take you back to the hospital. I mean it.
You gotta get out of the habit of getting weak to your knees, Nikki.
What the hell are you doing here?
I'm not happy with your progress.
Well, Travis told me that this morning. What, they already expect something to happen by now?
They want you on the police force immediately.
What are they, idiots? I've just been out of the hospital, 2 hours? I'm not even an American citizen. This thing is just going to take a little bit of time.
Look, the citizenship papers will be taken care of. Okay, that's what they sent me to tell you. The rest is up to you. I mean, Castillo, come get you on the force real quick. Would you use him?
That's an even dumber idea. He avoids me now like I was the plague. And if I start pushing, he's going to push back.
Well, if you can't use Castillo, you're going to have to use someone else.
Look, don't tell me my job.
Well, you seem to need reminding, Nikki. There's a time limit on this job. If you don't get it done, you know what's going to happen, man. It's cut and dry.
I know.
Yeah, you know. You also know that you won't be the only one that suffers, huh?
Look, enough already. I am doing the best that I can.
So don't think that I won't know whether you do or not. I'm going to be watching you through that window.
See, you were worried about nothing.
What was I worried about?
Whether or not we were going to have a good time camping or not.
Yeah, well, your 7-course meal and the champagne didn't hurt.
Mm-hmm. Well, so it gives us energy to hiking and camping and everything else tomorrow.
Whatever, yeah.
We're going to have a wonderful time, right?
Well, if tomorrow's anything like tonight, it's been my well. I love you, sweetheart.
I love you too.
Want to call it? Sweet dreams.
Hey, calm down here. Calm down.
Okay.
What's the problem?
Insert rods A and E into sockets B and F.
Eden, I know all about that. It's obviously a case of defective equipment.
Right.